Psalm chapter 66, God's love expressed in nevertheless. Verse 19, but God has surely listened and has heard my prayer. The Hebrew word corresponding to, but, or, nevertheless, is akin. In verse 18, David acknowledges that if he had harbored evil in his heart, God would not have listened to his prayer. However, David then praises God for hearing his prayer and paying attention to his voice. Does this mean that David never had any evil thoughts in his heart? Although David may have been able to deceive others, he could not deceive himself or God. David understands that God did not answer his prayer because he met a certain condition of not having evil thoughts in his heart. And he knows this through personal experience, with certainty and accuracy. Sometimes we pray with a condition attached to our vows due to an urgent situation. However, we should not delude ourselves into thinking that God accepted our condition just because we got the desired result. God does not comply with our conditions. The only way to please God is to obey His will to love His creatures. Genesis expressed God's will of love as, "It was good," in observing His creation. The reason why God did not reject David's prayer was not because of his condition, but because of His love. David recognizes this fact, acknowledges it honestly, and correctly praises God for not withholding His steadfast love from him. Verse 20. David's righteous heart served as the condition for his prayer to be answered in his situation, but for the salvation of all humanity, nevertheless. Achan applies, then God becomes an inconsistent person. David's use of, but, Achan in verse 19 reflects his deep contemplation on God.